procedure. So basically, a procedure is something that doesn't return a value. So let's just say def max A and B. If A is bigger than B, print A, else print B. And then we have, let's just say, C equals 10, D equals 20, and then would this work? Max C D. Do we have to actually define it to a variable? Oh, no. So basically what that did was it didn't actually return any values, it just did something and printed it out inside the actual procedure. So that is what procedure is. The 10 and the 20 are what is known as arguments, and argument is basically the actual thing that has passed through the variable, and the A and B are what is known as parameters. They are basically the variables which are given the new values. So for example here, this 10 and these 20 are equal to obviously C and D. C equals A because max A, B, those become equal. So C equals A, B equals D because it's whatever column they're in, that's the one that it comes into. So now whatever happens in the procedure will not affect C and D. C and D will remain constant, but it will still print out like the max. So say if I were to do A plus B, A plus B, and here I will also to do plus A. Sure, let's just do that. Then let's just here print C and D. Nothing happened to C and D, even though in the actual program A plus B was actually printed. So A plus B is what are known as local variables. These are variables which do not change, or these are variables which do not affect the rest of the program. They only affect the subroutine that they're in. A parameter and a function are what is known a procedure and a function are what is known as subroutines. And these can be used multiple times to be able to prevent memory usage or a lot of memory usage, and they can also be useful because they actually allow for the ability to be able to debug a lot quicker. Because say you had a mistake in the first part, so the actual procedure section, so this part, it'd be a lot easier to debug just this than having to debug the whole code. And overall, if you had multiple C and Ds which kept on changing, it would be a lot harder to do this if you were to use if you were to copy and paste these 4 lines like 20 times over than just using a parameter or a function, depending on whatever you want to do.